This is Audie, and like every LEGO animal moving to our huge Animal Crossing island, she came here with absolutely no money or place to live. They asked Tom Nook to let them stay in Nook's cranny, but he wasn't having that, forcing them to resort to huddling in this small tent that doesn't even keep them safe from the wind, their noisy neighbors, or the local wildlife. So today, I'm going to build them their own houses, complete with decorated interiors, front yards, and a special surprise at the end, making for our biggest expansion yet. First up, Goldie, a dog with dreams of growing her own fruit orchard, will get a nice spot next to the Dodo Airlines airport from the first episode, where she can grow fruit trees and set up a stall to sell produce. For this house, we'll start with a foundation of dark red masonry bricks and walls using tan bricks. I also designed the back to come off for better access. But before we furnish it, we've got to make the door, which is more complicated than you think, because I don't want to use the door from the Animal Crossing sets. It's just way too big. It doesn't look like the one in game. Instead, I brick built my own and used snot bricks to get it to stick out just half a plate. I'll then use brackets and curved tiles to seal it off, and it looks awesome. Although it doesn't open or close, which is a bit sad. I'll also make the roof detachable by including mostly tiles and only a few studs on the top, which means it's time for overcomplicated roof design number 1. Since LEGO roofs have become my specialty, let me show you the best way to make one. You first take a plate for the base and set up bricks with clips at the top like this, and then make roof panels, 2 with right angled wedge plates and 2 using 2x3 wedge plates. Finally, place shield plates at the back and attach them to the clips, and boom, the bestest way to make a roof. But it looks even better when I tile it off with these half circle tiles to make the shingles, and I'll add this chimney and cartoon smoke I made using these new clip pieces to give the build more life. I'll then place it on the top and add this sign outside. And with the exterior finished, it's time to decorate the inside with this kitchen sink, an oven for cooking, a stool, the KK Forest song on the wall, and finally the Apple TV where Goldie can watch her favorite YouTube channel. And that's Goldie's house, looking much better than the LEGO set. But the yard is a little bare, so I'll plant a few fruit trees, including these new sapling designs, lots of weeds, hyacinth flowers, and hydrangea bushes to brighten the place up. I used hollow studs of Technic bricks to get the 3 flower clumps to look more accurate instead of the stem pieces I used last time, and I think it looks so much better. I also made a picnic bench and table with this gold plate of fruit, and of course, a stall where Goldie can sell fruit juice.
Wow, this stuff is so good. Yeah, like what's your secret?
Well, you see, Property number 1 is officially finished, and Goldie's business is booming. Like the video or you don't get any cat juice. I mean fruit juice. Next, Marshall is looking for a quiet place to get shredded, while Audie wants a relaxing beach house. So I decided to put both houses on 1 acre. That will include a small plaza with a swimming pool and a beachfront. This plot is full of tropical plants like these osmanthus bushes and a coconut tree.
Hello.
And also goes next to Dodo Airlines. For the beach, I used way too many of these rounded tiles to get the wavy sand pattern, and 600 clear tiles for the water. My bank account is screaming, but it just looks so good though. It's so smooth, I just can't stop touching it. I also added this fish, seashells, bubbles coming from a sea creature, and a hole made by a manila clam. For Marshall's house, I'm achieving the rounded shape by building sideways, using curved slopes and snot bricks, which looks really nice. The door is the same as Goldie's house, but the door frame is different to account for overcomplicated roof design number 2, a recreation of this in-game roof. It uses tons of round tiles and jumper plates to offset the layers by half a stud each step to make it look like a cobblestone roof. And with that complete, it's time for the interior. Marshall is the kind of guy who knows nothing but hard work, so I'll give him a treadmill so he can run, a stand to hold his weights, nothing but a small sleeping bag because sleep is for the weak. And finally, I'll place a locker including his life savings at the top. And Marshall's house is complete. Here's the LEGO set for comparison. Now he can grow his muscles in peace. But wait, it's Audie's turn and she's here to set up a pool party with a lounge chair, this fancy palm tree lamp, and of course the pool!
Looks more like a puddle.
Hey, don't look at me, look at that. While Audie enjoys her time in the over-glorified puddle, it's time to make her house, which uses the same walls as Marshall's, only in light aqua, and includes this fancy new door design. And since the walls are done, it's time for overcomplicated roof design number 3. To create this thatched roof design, I used the same technique as Goldie's house, but instead used slopes to give it rounded edges, and I added this little pom-pom on top. And for the inside, I'm going with a music-themed room with a mirror, blue bed, electric guitar, and a desk and stool that will hold her camera for filming music videos, and this KK Slider magazine. That means the beach module is officially done, and does it look beautiful? I for real wish I could live here now. And all 3 houses are complete, but it's time for that special surprise I told you about. That's right, I'm adding real lights to the island. This is just an example of what it'll look like, but you can definitely expect a detailed light setup in the next video. But for now, our villagers are finally safe from the dangers of the outdoors, and we can now add the new modules to the custom island, making it 12% complete. We still have 37 more modules to make, including the museum, Able Sisters, hotel, and many others, so comment your suggestions.